A wedding is supposed to be this amazing celebration of love, right? Well, in episode 4 of Dekh Zara Pyar, it's more like the fuse for a perfect storm of family drama, a life-or-death crisis, and a road trip that could literally change everything. So let's break it all down. Love demands sacrifices, my dear. The episode kicks off with this beautiful classic line. And it sounds so romantic, doesn't it? But trust me, it's not a promise, it's a warning. Because the sacrifices we're about to see are anything but simple. And here's the twist the show throws at us right away. This isn't just about romantic love. The real question is, what happens when the sacrifice isn't for love, but for, family duty and grudges that are decades old? Okay, so first up, we're thrown right into this intense medical crisis. A life is literally hanging in the balance. But the problem isn't the doctors or the medicine, it's the patriarch himself. So Ali's grandfather, the head of the family, is in really bad shape. What starts out as just a health scare turns into a full-blown race against time as his condition just gets worse and worse. And the diagnosis? Oh, it's grim. The doctors find 3 critical blockages in his heart. They're saying he needs surgery, like stents put in by the next evening, or it could be fatal. The clock has officially started ticking. And this is where it all gets so complicated. Medically, the risk is crystal clear. Any delay could be deadly. But the grandfather's demand is just as stubborn. He absolutely refuses to go to the hospital until his grandson Ali is right there by his side. He's literally holding his own life hostage. Now, while all that life-or-death drama is going down in Hyderabad, a canceled flight hundreds of miles away kicks off a completely different story. This is where our 2 main characters get thrown together totally by chance. So picture this. The airport is a total mess, completely shut down. Ollie is desperate to get to his grandfather, and Rumi, who's a bride-to-be, is freaking out about missing her own wedding. And in this moment of pure desperation, Ollie makes this wild offer. Let's just drive. 5 hours with a total stranger. You can just feel the tension in that car immediately. They're both thinking, what did I just get myself into? But under all that awkwardness, you've got 2 people under an insane amount of pressure. He's racing to save a life, and she's racing to start a new one. Now, they've run into each other before, but this is different. So you have to wonder, is this just a really uncomfortable carpool? Or could 5 hours trapped in a car together actually be the start of something else? All right, so meanwhile, back at the wedding venue, decades of family drama are just exploding. What's supposed to be this happy occasion is turning into a battlefield for old resentments and rivalries. And to really get why it's all so heated, you have to know this fight didn't just start today. Nope, it began way back with a stolen university election, got way worse with a bitter divorce that split the family in 2, and now it's all boiling over because of a wedding guest list. When Rumi's family from her dad's side shows up, her uncle is just furious. He says, "My mother has not been invited. You have subtracted my entire family." I mean, for him, this isn't just an accident. Not inviting the bride's own grandmother, that's a message. That's a slap in the face. And just like that, the battle lines are drawn. You've got the paternal family on one side, feeling completely disrespected and shut out, and on the other, the maternal grandfather, the host, who just doubles down and refuses to back down an inch. He's just pouring gasoline on the fire. So, we've been following these 3 separate, really intense storylines, right? Well, now they are all on a collision course, hurtling towards the exact same place. Let's just connect the dots for a second. There's a medical emergency in Hyderabad, which forces Ali to race across the country. Who's in the car with him? The bride, Rumi, who has no idea she's driving straight into her own family's meltdown. And waiting there for them, the 2 warring families, already at each other's throats. Every single piece is moving. So the first big question is, with all this bad blood boiling over, can this wedding even go forward? Or is the family drama just going to blow the whole thing up before the bride even gets there? And what about Ali? He's in this frantic race against time. The clock is ticking on his grandfather's life. Is this 5-hour detour with Rumi going to be the delay that costs him everything? And finally, maybe the most explosive question of all, when these 3 crises smash together at this one wedding, what on earth is going to happen when the groom finds out his bride spent the last 5 hours on a road trip with another man? Yeah, those sacrifices love demands, they might just be getting started.